Hi, I'm Marcus Burnett from Antioch Baptist Church in Waukegan, Illinois. I had an opportunity to attend the No Man Left Behind training in Michigan, Grand Rapids, Michigan, and it was just a great event. It opened my eyes to see the things that we did wrong. It opened my eyes to see the things that I needed to do and why we fell flat on our face in our first 5 years of men's ministry. So I'm really looking good. We had a fire going, but that training just turned that fire, that small flame, into a bonfire, and we're just so great to be a part of the team.
So Marcus, what would you say would be a takeaway today as far as reaching men on the fringe? What would you want to ratchet up in that regard?
Well, what I want to do is to be intentional in our strategy, to have design next steps in place for the things that we're doing. We need to have a beginning, a midpoint, and an end point, and always stay in focus in achieving that goal.
So the idea of having a chaplain for the ushers and a chaplain for the choir, those are some good examples that you resonate with.
Absolutely. When I looked around at our church and I seen that we had men groups in place, but we just weren't taking advantage of them. We had our ushers that regularly met, regularly studied as part of their training to be an usher. We also have a very large choir. It is 3 different groups within that choir. So we have activities that are already filled with men. We just need to reach out and touch those men and use our leadership team to engage each one of those groups, the leaders in that group.
So discover what you need to leverage and to determine what, if anything, you should launch.
Absolutely, absolutely. To have point men for each man in their respective chairs. That's what we want to do, and that's what we're going to do with God's help.
Hi, I'm David Dell, President and CEO of Man in the Mirror. Isn't it great to hear a story like that and to see how a man's life can be changed by the power of God? We see those stories going on all around us. You probably see some of them too. There's a lot of negative news out there today, but there's so many positive, great things happening with men. That's why we're doing this 12 Days of Manhood. So click on the links in the description, share these videos with your friends, get involved, sign up, join the movement to be a part of how God is at work to transform men for His glory.